Okay, I'm going to be talking about precisely what the title says, astral projection. If you're not familiar with astral projection, it is a means by which to maneuver your consciousness out of your physical body and go to a non-physical dimension, a immaterial realm of existence in which positive and negative forces coexist and interpenetrate this physical reality we call Earth. Um, yeah, if you're not into the spiritual side of things, you don't like to squeegee your third eye by exploring into um, spirituality, then this video is not going to be for you at all. Uh, and you'll just think I'm crazy because you're not open-minded in that aspect. So this video won't be for you, but if you want to know how to interdimensional travel, astral project, get out of body, whatever you want to call it, you can watch this video. I personally believe that uh, we have this non-physical essence, this awareness that has been cast into the mold of a human being that we can utilize on, and we can tune into this um, awareness and use it to experience a realm of existence that goes beyond the five limited senses, a realm beyond physicality. And so, and another thing, you will probably, it'll be easier for you to astral project if you are well versed in meditation. If you aren't well versed in meditation, it might be harder because you have this voice in your head. You'll be prone to restlessness, and you have that inner monologue um, that performs mental commentary on your surroundings. It'll say, "Oh, look at this! I don't want to do that," and I'm afraid of this. And this interior voice oscillates between brooding over the past and um, contemplating and dreading the future, and that's a misuse of the imagination. So if you want to use meditation and try meditation before you actually get into um, astral projection, then that would help a lot. And what you would need to do is like an awareness based meditation where you lie down in bed on your back and you listen to meditative music, um, and it's soothing music. And what you do is you focus on your immediate sensations. You ground your mind in the parameters of what you are sensually and immediately experiencing. You focus on anything immediate, like the breath. Just focus on the breath. Focus on the inhalation and what sensations you feel, whether it's the tip of your nose or the rising of your abdomen, and encompass the whole breath with your consciousness. And then when you exhale, um, become aware of the falling of your abdomen and so forth, and just do meditation to reinforce the present moment, so you're not trapped in the muck and mire, the quagmire soup of the past, and you're not being nagged by this mind gnawing uh, thinking machine, because that can be very distractive to the process by which you can get out of body. Anyways, I'll tell you how to get out of body now, how to astral project. A good way to do it from my experience is you lie down and you put earphones in your ears and you listen to a soothing meditation music, or you listen to hemi sync music. And hemi sync is an interesting soothing music, and it's interesting in the way that um, when you listen, you can take a audio of hemi sync and listen to it, and it could make you super tired, overwhelmingly tired. And then someone else could listen to that same audio of the hemi sync music, and that person could become very stimulated, very enlivened, and become hyper energetic. It has a different effect on everyone. So if you can find your hemi sync music that makes you restful, easeful, relaxed, and disposed to a quiet mindset, then that would be your type of hemi-sync music. So anyways, when you're lying down and you have your earphones in, and what you do is you lull yourself into a meditative trance. Just focus on the immediate sensations in your bodies whilst being in a thoughtless mind state. And then when you are once you go into that trance, you should start willing your body to death. That sounds weird. So what you will do is you'll will various parts of your body to death, so to speak. So start with the right foot, perhaps. Start with the right foot and um, think in your head, inwardly repeat the mantra, I'm losing sensation in my right foot, losing sensation, dying, dead. And then your right foot will go totally numb into this kind of sleep state. And then do it to your left foot too. Repeat the mantra in your head and say, my left foot is going to sleep, it's going to sleep, it's losing sensation, it's dying, it's dead. And then when it's totally numb, move on to your shins, do them both, do your thighs, do your abdomen, your torso, your arms, your hands, and your head. And it's quite amazing what the mind can actually do, what you can command it to do when you're in a meditative state of mind. You tell it to put various parts of your body to sleep and it will obey, and your body will go paralyzed and completely numb. So once you've encompassed your whole body by way of this technique and you are paralyzed and you're just so, relaxed all over, your body's numb, then you should start visualizing a light body superimposed on your physical body, or you can think of it as a soul if you believe in that. And think of this light body. Balloons are attached to it, balloons with strings. The strings there's one string tied to your right foot, one string tied to your left foot, one on your right hand, your left hand, your torso, and your forehead, and then attached to these strings are balloons floating in the air, and the balloons are growing bigger and bigger, and they're enticing your non-physical body or your soul to rise up out of your physical body and penetrate into that interdimensional region. Um, so yeah, just imagine the balloons tied to your light body, your double, your astral body, your soul, whatever you wish to call it, and just imagine them floating upwards, and imagine yourself rising up out of your body. And what you should notice, this is a good sign. This is the first sign you get when you're about to leave your physical body. Your physical body will start vibrating. Oh, you'll start vibrating all over. The vibrations will be so palpable, and they'll be permeating throughout every cell in your body, and it'll feel like it's coming from within you, this sensation. And what you shouldn't do, don't become scared, don't resist the sensation, and especially do not move, because the vibrations will go away and then you will be impeded from getting out of body. So you have to kind of surrender to the sensation, surrender to it fully. When you do that, you should start to feel yourself being pulled upwards, pulled skywards out of your body by these floating balloons, and um, you'll feel this peeling sensation as your non-physical body is detaching from your physical body. As you'll feel it mostly in your head, your physical head will be like emerging out of your your non-physical head will be emerging out of your physical head, and it will be a strange peeling sensation. Sometimes it can be quite unsettling. And also, one thing that tends to happen is you'll see through the backs of your eyelids. Your eyes will be shut, but you'll see through the backs of your eyelids as you're coming out of your body. And you'll see your bedroom, you'll see the ceiling, and then you'll be pulled out of your body. The balloons might only take you so far, and you'll just have to sit up with your astral body and get up. And the astral realm, just so you know, it looks like a dimmer, grayer version of this place, this physical realm, except the walls are transparent. You can see through them, you can float through them because you don't have a physical body with which you could bump into things. You're non-physical. And I would like to relate it to a Google engine, a search engine, where if you type something into it and you click enter, you'll go to that place instantaneously to whatever website desired. And that's like the astral realm, because when you think of like the past, a past memory, you'll instantaneously just pop there and be watching over yourself from your astral form. You'll be watching over your bygone former self. And you can think of a person you love and you'll pop there straight away and you'll just appear in their bedroom. They won't be able to see you because you're non-physical. And you can do this because you're unbounded by physicality. You can do a lot of things. You can travel faster than the speed of light. You can think of a place anywhere on Earth. You can think of a different galaxy and you'll just pop there instantaneously. And I'll let you figure out what you can do when you're in the astral realm. I don't like to go into my own subjective experiences. I feel weird when I talk about those things. So I'd rather just tell you how, and then if you have feedback to give me, even if you don't get out of body, if you just feel the vibrations, or you see through the backs of your eyelids, or if you do get out of body, you can message me and tell me how it went, or you can, if you want more information about it, you can message me and I'll give you more information, because I'm more of a writer. I'm not a speaker. I hate being on camera and I hate talking in front of people and cameras. I don't like high-tech wizardry up in my grill filming me, but you gotta do what you gotta do to get the word out and help people open their third eye. And I genuinely care about people and I want them to be self-illuminated. So yeah, but also there are entities in the non-physical region, in the astral realm, the etheric realm, whatever you want to call it. There are positive energies, intelligent beings who want to talk to you, who will tell you about the world, who will tell you what will happen after death. They tend to say a lot of things. They're also spirits that aren't so nice, and those ones have red auras, and they can be in a strange forms. They could be a reptilian-looking creature, or a black-robed insect-looking creature, alien creature. I don't want to get into all that because I sound quite strange when I talk in depth about that, and I don't want you to think that I belong in a funny farm, mate. So, also, there is another method if you can't get out of body by using the visualization techniques that I spoke of. There's something called hypnagogia. I think that's how you pronounce it. You can look it up. Hypnagogia, and it means the period of time as you're transitioning from wakefulness into sleep. It's that period of time where you just want to sleep, but you're not quite asleep. When you're super tired, and that helps too with facilitating the entering and exiting of the soul from the body, the physical body, and how you can use hypnagogia to your advantage is you can stay up for 35 hours in a row, or just when you're genuinely super tired, maybe put on a movie and have the volume sufficient enough to not let you fully sleep, but not to rouse you too much. Just like the volume, have it up to the extent that you lapse in and out of consciousness, and it keeps drawing you back into a conscious mindset, pulling you from the depths of sleep, the sound of the television. But you're tired, so you're kind of trying to lapse in and out of consciousness, or you can just use your iPhone and maybe put a Joe Rogan podcast on, preferably with a Sam Harris interview, and you can listen to that and lay down and imagine your soul rising up out of your body, continually imagining bright white light radiating from the pores of your flesh, um, issuing out into your room, and just keep imagining your soul, this vital, great energy, and something about this state where you're super tired. Your brain shuts down faster, not your conscious part. You remain conscious, but your parts of your brain shut down and your physical body shuts down and everything kind of powers down. So, and I've noticed that while you visualize these things in that frame of mind, um, you will. So what happened to me? You lapse out of consciousness for a brief second because you're overly tired, but you're waked up by the volume of the Joe Rogan podcast. And anyways, sometimes when you wake back up into a conscious state of mind, your physical body, you wake up to it vibrating all over, this buzzing sensation, and then you don't fight that sensation, obviously, and then you just keep imagining yourself, willing yourself mentally to come out of body, and then once you're out of body, you can do a lot of great things. Uh, I don't know if I've already said this, but I won't go into it too much because I'll let you figure it out if you get out of body. But you you can attain a lot of power when you're able to do this. You can bend reality to your will and manipulate things in your life. You can, when you're out of body, you can go to people and implant thoughts into their conscious mind or their subconscious mind. And if you implant thoughts in their subconscious mind, you can do it so that they will react to certain situations in a particular way, or so they'll feel certain emotions and circumstances. Um, yeah, stuff like that. It's pretty interesting. I myself don't astral travel much at all. I've done it, but my real interest lies in writing. I like to write books and read books. That's probably why I sound overly intellectual, and I've probably confused you a bit. But I really hope that it goes well for everybody, and safe travels, and contact me if you seek more information, or contact me if you had a profound experience. Um, and that's all. Thank you.